What's up, guys? I even remembered to make sure the microphone was on, and I got my lucky dice with me. I am in the process of trying to fix something, and it being dumb. So I didn't want to be late or forget what day it was. Last week, I forgot what day it was. I thought it was Wednesday and didn't go live, and it was Thursday. That's what happened. I mean, so there's something I want to do, and for some reason my computer's making noise at me. But let's see. This is the problem. Window capture is supposed to be. No, not that. And not that either. It's supposed to be that. See, this is the crapola. Firefox. It's supposed to be Firefox. See, this is what I'm talking about. So, today, well, first off, so for somebody with allergies, having to go outside into a dusty backyard, Queenie. Oh, sis, I'm glad you're here, just so long as you're using the good hand. And don't type. Or do the voice thing. You just drive, and I'll entertain you and tell you about my day. Oh, sorry, I have to put my die up, my red, white, and blue liquid core, sparkly white core die that I was rolling on my desk. I do that when I get. So, first off, I am tired as Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, allergies. And the crappy part is I started with, for somebody that's got allergies, going outside and weed whacking, which for me takes twice, if not more, or if not longer for me to do than it would for somebody that was 100% healthy. So, pardon me if I stop for a second because I do have a headache, but I didn't want to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot what day it was last week and didn't go live. I thought it was Wednesday, you guys. And that I've shown up, just for an aside, I have shown up for a VA appointment a day ahead of time. No joke. I've done that. Sometimes it just doesn't compute in my brain what's going on. Like, what day it is. Or, I mean, I woke up last week thinking all day that it was Wednesday on Thursday. Not joking. So, yeah, there's that. Plus, I mean, what is Teddy gonna tell me? Hey, it's Thursday, you gotta go live. I mean, that'd be friggin' awesome, because then I'd be rich because I'd have a talking service dog. But I digress. Just the headache is being a bitch. For somebody that's got allergies, has got to go outside in a dusty backyard because my sprinklers aren't doing a good enough job because it's been hot as you know what. Yesterday, it was 75 degrees at 6:30 in the morning. And the only reason I was up that early is because I had to go to dental. And the only appointment they could give me 6 months ago was at 7 a.m. And that's not the only time that's happened. But I scheduled my next one, which is, so I'm going to be going every 4 months because Funny joke. The Air Force took my wisdom teeth out and they effed up the right side of my jaw when they took that side out. So yeah, fun. There's like this crevice. Gotta love it. So that's a bitch. I may have to go for a deep cleaning that's going to be blocked out for 2 hours. I am going to be in the dental chair for 2 hours. I am dreading this because I ran after my dental appointment yesterday and went upstairs and asked them if there was a cancellation, and thank you Jesus there was a cancellation, and they were able to adjust my neck because my shit was jacked up. I mean, it was jacked up more than usual. Hey Ted, you want to come say hi? It's Auntie Queenie here. Hey, dude. So, Mr. Man doesn't like that my nice soft purple blanket isn't on the bed. So he's taken to sleeping in the giant big ring bed that I got that didn't have enough stuffing in it. And he's staying in it. He is not getting his happy ass up out of that bed. He's still in there. Holy crap. Teddy, come. There we go. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me that I made you get up? Come here. Come here. Are you mad at me that I made you get up? Are you mad at me? So, Teddy, speak. Say hi to Auntie Queenie. She's driving, though. So you got to say it out loud. You got to say it out loud. Thank you, but she can't see your kisses. She can't see your kisses. Look at you looking at yourself. Look at you looking at yourself. That's you. No, not outside. Look, right there. What about right there? You gonna look right there? Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Look right there. No? You want to get down and go back in the bed? Go ahead. Auntie Queen will go back just to see your little face. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. I know she will. Yeah. You gonna lay down right here? Good boy. Good boy, down. Good job. Stay. Okay. Don't go ninja out the freaking door, sir, because I'll be able to see you go out the door behind me. Auntie Queenie gives you hugs and gives you love faces. What? It's just my toe. Okay, so allergies. So my throat is jacked up. That's what I was doing when I muted the mic and was going over here. Of course, I can't do it now because Teddy's down there, and I'd probably scare the shit out of him with coughing. So if I clear my throat a lot, I apologize ahead of time. Plus my voice, I sound different, and I feel like my voice is a little, like a half an octave lower than it usually is. That might just be my ears. Who knows? I was out there cutting the grass. 80 degrees, 78, 80 degrees. And it takes me longer to do shit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just takes me longer. So I was out there. I had the water. Forgot to put a hat on. Mom, don't yell at me. Actually, she doesn't watch my videos, thank God. So I don't have to worry about her yelling at me. Yay. Unless somebody tells her, which would suck. Forgot the hat. But I went this way instead of long ways this time. And I feel like it went a little faster because I got the weed whacking correct this time. I was going down the right side and coming back. Apparently, you're supposed to go from the left and go down that way. it was still laying over, so there's still some parts, and when the grass popped up, there was still pieces still stuck. So I don't know. Maybe I'm holding it wrong. I'm not going around like my now 93-year-old neighbor used to do with frigging scissors. I'm not that crazy. But I am crazy enough to trim with scissors around the sprinkler heads. It's right smack in the middle of the forward part of the yard. So yes, I did do that today. I gotta be careful, headache. But so I came in. Teddy did something very cool today that he is not trained to do. Teddy decided when he saw it, so I came in, went to the bathroom, went in the kitchen, so I've got this gray one of those, it's got beans in it that you put in the freezer and it's cool. And so I put it goes over my shoulders, and it's got a little collar that goes to like right here. So I put that on, and I had an ice pack, one of those blue squishy ones that everybody knows about. And I put that on my head here and would do from here and kind of move it around to cool my head off because I screwed up and didn't have a hat. Don't yell at me, Queenie. Because I know you're gonna send me a text, say, what the were you thinking? It's all right, because I know you love me, so you don't have to send the text, because I already know what you're thinking. So, Nursey Queenie can be a good girl and just let me suffer in my misery of headache. Had the ice pack on my head, was moving it around, and was leaning back because I wasn't dizzy, but I felt like garbage. And I'm leaning back in my chair, and Teddy comes around, and he's standing in front of me, and he's looking at me. And I mean, if this dog had eyebrows that moved, he'd have raised one. That was the look he was giving me. He stands up, puts his paws on the chair. I had my legs partly apart, and he put his in case he I do that now, so if in case he comes over and he wants to put his paws on the seat of the chair, he has room there. Unless anyway, don't wear shorts because yowza. Ow. Anyway, he puts his paws on the seat and gets to face level with me. He's looking at me, leans forward, gives me a kiss, and then backs up. He only gave me one kiss instead of the freaking slobberty I'm gonna lick your face off that he usually does. He gave me one kiss, one lick, and then backed up. Looked at me. Didn't tilt his head or anything. He was just looking at me. He does not do that. Yes, I'm talking about you. What are you whining about, Bloopy Lip? He's doing this right now. What is wrong? Thank you for Papa. What's wrong? I'm okay. I'm okay. You gotta stay. I know. You gotta stay. Okay. I know, it's a little warmer in here because the computer's going. I'm sorry. Okay, that's enough. We'll go to my. You don't need to burp at me, dude. At least the microphone didn't pick it up. What are you doing? What are you doing with that pouty lip of yours? You put that lip away. He is very, very good at using that lip to get. Yeah. You had tornadoes touchdown? Damn. Oh, wow. Did you send me a text? I'll look afterwards. I didn't see a text. I will check because like I said, I've been out there and it takes me a lot longer to do stuff outside than it does people that are 100% healthy. But you'll be happy to know Teddy was keeping an eye on me. He was looking at me. He knew I didn't feel right. He knew I was not, I was feeling, it's like he knew I was feeling like garbage and he was looking at me. I sat up to look at him and he gave me another single kiss and then went back to watching me. I was like, dude, you're freaking me out. What are you doing? But I'm glad you guys didn't get flooded, by the way. You look at me like that for? Teddy's down here in the bed on the side over here. We'll blink back at you, dude. You gonna speak, Fronty Queenie? Speak. He's not gonna speak because I made him stay. Oh, okay. I have it on silent because I'm in here. Hi. Mr. Waggy Tail. So that was the beginning part of my day. I got finished finally when I started at 10:30. Ah, don't do that. I mean, it's not leather, but still. Wait, is it? It is leather. Dude, don't scratch the leather. I thought it was pleather. I forgot this is a leather chair, dude. Nah, don't do it. Okay, I'll pick you. I'll hold your paw. I'll hold your paw. We gotta go trim your toenails tomorrow. Yes, I know. We're gonna after your sister. We're gonna go. Not right now. He's giving me tilty head from one side to the other. Hey, what's up, redneck? How you doing? Yo, dude. These dew claws are getting sharp. Oh, cause he was doing claw feet. I didn't know you could move that sucker. Well, now I know that. But yeah, he was keeping an eye. And when I was finally felt more clear-headed, more myself, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want to come up? You want to say hi? Ow. It's okay. Okay, say hi. Say hi to Redneck. You gonna say hi? No? You just came up to give me kisses? Get your ass back in that bed. What are you doing? Oi. Back. Bed. Come on. That was he likes to pull this little, hi mommy, I love you. And when he's done, he walks out. It's like, nah, I'm wise to you now, sir. I'm wise to you now, son. Yeah, you gotta stay in here. Oh, put that lip away. Put the lip away. Yes, Pa. Yes, Pa. Oh. Duke used to do that every now and again. We're gonna try and no paw on the chair. No paw on the chair. No, because you do claw. You do claws. Did you hear? He's got attitude problems. Did you hear that? I told him no paw on the chair, and he gave me shit. Don't you huff at me, young man. Young dog, rather. Blink, blink. You know, with him being 2, he's in his teenage years. Oh, that sucks. That poor baby. You get more thunderstorms than I do around here. That's for damn sure. We got tons. Oh, my nose itchy. Hey, what are you doing? Leave my leg alone. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. Hey, not one paw, but 2? What are you trying to do? Push me out of the room? Now I know y'all heard that. He gave me the yawn. He gave me the yawn face. Really? Put that lip away, sir. No. Ow. No. Trimming his toenails tomorrow. Ow! Hey, with the dragging the toenails down the leg. Ow. I can't even imagine. Oh, that sucks. Sometimes, oh, Teddy's doing chatter teeth now. All you did was lick my ankle. I took a shower. I don't know if you can hear the little click, click, click. Are you done, Clicky? Are you done doing teeth click? You done? Ow! No paw on the chair. No paw. Stop it. Okay, give me paw. Give me paw. No paw on the chair. So, what happened this morning before I went outside to cut the lawn or the grass in the backyard, it's not really a lawn. It looked great last spring, but this spring it looks like freaking warmed over shit. I digress again. Um, Penny dropped something. I don't want to gross anybody out, but back end, not poop, $50 sized, mucusy with red in it. So she's got an appointment tomorrow morning. I was dealing with that first. So I started the lawn a little bit later than I intended because I needed to make sure she was all right. The vet called while I was in the process of going from I had weed whacked a little bit and then I put the weed whacker down and had to come back in the house for something. I forget what it was. And I come back out, and right as I'm picking the weed whacker up, my phone rang, and it was the vet. So she's got her appointment at 10:30, and um, yeah, I'm the usual mommy worried. But God's will be done. That's what I try to live. It's what I am doing my best to try and live by that. Because if I don't, I'd lose my mind with everything that's going on with me with health. And thank you, Queenie. And anybody else that hears this or anything, prayers for Penny would be greatly appreciated because she's going to be 12 soon. And I've already lost Duke, Aries, and Callie. And I don't want to lose Penny. Not for a few more years yet, if not a handful more years yet. It sucks that dogs don't live as long as they used to. But I'm trying to fix what society has done with all of the additives and garbage and fillers that are in dog food. Granted, we've got like 10 times that in our food, but for the dogs and the cancer rates in dogs, as soon as I can afford it, going back on Farmer's Dog. The Farmer's Dog is excellent food. I really like the freeze-dried raw, but there's the possibility of cross-contamination, even though I'm very good with food safety because it's something I did in the past, one of my previous lives. I just don't like the idea of having raw meat on the counter. Even though I have the setup and I've got my gloves on and all that. And then I wash the bowls. I wash my hands because I don't wear the gloves while I'm washing the bowls because that would be stupid. I don't know. The Farmer's Dog is gently cooked. It loses some nutrients, but nowhere near the amount of nowhere near the amount of nutrients that are lost in kibble. And granted, my dogs are on the best kibble on the market in this area. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't start whipping on shit. I still worry about. I worry more. They eat better than I do. If I can help it. And before, when they were on the phone, would you stop? Yes, I'm talking about food. You can just wait. So, I got a little extra money. I bought the. Really? Excuse you. This is my life, not yours. What are you doing with that paw? What are you doing with that? Ow, paw. Yeah, that's your tail, ding dong. You got it stuck between the wall and the bed. Silly. Ow. So, class, by the way, for Teddy and I is done. Graduation is in November, but we've finished classes for his service dog certification. We're still working on tasks, of which he's hey, dude, take it easy. So you stop crawling your ass out of that bed. You cut that out. You cut that out. Put that dang lip away, you little butthead. And now he's giving me belly. Don't do it, sir. Stop with the cutesy. Stop. Don't do the cutesy. You relax. Speaking of cutesy, so on X, I follow Maze Moore, who is just amazing. And somebody that I get a lot of my information. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold that thought, y'all. Gotta blow my nose. Fucking allergies. Anyway, he's who I get a lot of my unbiased news from. He's. Would you stop? Both paws? Come on, Ted. All right, fine. Go get lamb chop. Go get lamb chop. Go get it. Okay. Yeah, good boy. You needed me to say okay first. Okay. That's two. Go get lamb chop. Go get lamb chop. That was what I was going to tell you guys. So, after I read, Maze Moore actually put a picture up of his black Doberman, gorgeous dog, 10 years old, named Drago. Well, Drago had a big lamb chop toy. I saw that lamb chop toy and I had to get. Thank you. Thank you very much, Queenie. And, oh yeah. I think for dog folks like us, our dogs eat better than us. I think better than us. I think that's kind of like the rule across the board. But, hey, supposed to be bringing me lamb chop. Teddy, lamb chop. Come on. Chop, chop. I couldn't help it. Kick me later. Teddy, lamb chop. Come on. Give me lamb chop, Ted. Come on. Come on. You got lamb chop? Teddy, lamb chop. Come on. Yes! Good boy! Ah! Get that lamb chop over here. Come here. No. Bring me lamb chop. Yes, lamb chop. Let me see. Come here. Teddy, come with lamb chop. Oh, stop dropping it on the floor. Never mind. But, Maze Moore. If you look on X, it's Maze like the, hey, Penny! Look at the Penny in the doorway. Hello, boo-boo. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. You doing okay? Yeah, you doing okay. You're doing okay. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're doing okay. So it's MazeMoore. No. Where's Lamb Chop? There's Lamb Chop. He left it in the doorway and now he's gone. Yeah, but Lamb Chop is... Does she have the big one? That's 10 inches... Over 10 inches long? Because you know Teddy weighs 72 to 75 pounds, of which I'm going to find out at some point. But that lamb chop is like this big. But the frickin' squeaker in it sucks. It's the squeaker's about that. I'm not playing the game. Squeaker's about yay big. And Teddy decided to frickin' grab his sisters and chomp the friggin' squeaker. So now the squeaker has a dent in it and it doesn't squeak 100%. He is a squeaker destroyer worse than his sister. I thought she was bad. He's even worse. You gotta wait. No outside, okay? I remembered drinking the water helps the allergies crap. Hey, but I can breathe now. That's awesome. Just had to blow my nose. And as I was down there, I looked to make sure you couldn't see me. That's what I did while I was bent over. You saw me look. That's what I was looking to make sure. Should have checked beforehand. But, hey. Sue me. I gotta figure out what's on this frickin'... What's on this? I have no idea. This thing has been floating around for friggin' ever. Where's Lamb Chop? So, yeah. I'm happy that... Hey, baby girl! So Teddy and Penny have their own Lamb Chop. Good boy, Lamb Chop! You gotta bring it in here, though. He gone. Your brother brings Lamb Chop, he brings it to the door, drops it, looks at me, picks it up, and leaves. What the frig? Go get your Lamb Chop. Oh, wait, you can't. I put your Lamb Chop up so your brother couldn't wreck it. Hey, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit. So Penny is going to... Hey, no under the desk. That's the last thing. He just dropped Lamb Chop at the door again. Hey, go get Lamb Chop. Teddy, Lamb Chop. Get Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop hand. Lamb Chop hand. Come on, Teddy. Lamb Chop hand. He's supposed to bring me stuff and put it in my hand. That's one of the other... We've got like a handful of... Laugh it up, Queenie. He's being a shithead. Canine good citizen, my ass. See, you're teasing me with the Lamb Chop. Teddy, Lamb Chop, hand. Come on. Teddy. Lamb Chop, hand. Come on. Would you stop playing with the damn Lamb Chop? He's in the doorway playing with it. What you look at me like that for? Lamb Chop hand. No, Lamb Chop. Yes, Lamb Chop. Yes, Lamb Chop. Bye. Queenie, he hasn't graduated or got his service dog certification yet, which is a good thing, especially considering what he just did. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Did you just watch him do that and see him? You're not still driving, are you? Where's Lamb Chop? No? Okay. We done with Lamb Chop? No? Okay. All right. You want to come up? I see you. Come on. Now you can put your paws on the chair. Where you going? Bye. He doesn't like when I say bye. Where you going? Teddy, up. There. See? Mwah. Thank you, kiss. Mwah. Thank you, hug. Ooh, you like the new shampoo, huh? You like it? Look, puppy. Is puppy on? Stop, I took a shower already, you weirdo. Look, there's a puppy on the TV. Or on the screen. No, don't go in the living room. This TV. Yes, this TV. Not the one in there. This one. Look. Well, he looked at the screen. I think he might have looked at the camera for a second, but now he's gone again. Bye. Okay, bye. He's back. I told you he doesn't like it when I say that. But, yeah, I know you don't like that. Hey, what are you doing? Boy. So, that's the long and the short of it with Penny, with Teddy, and with my day today. It was a. I didn't realize it until I was in here after I was done that I forgot the hat. So, honest mistake from the person that forgot what day it was last week. Didn't realize Wednesday was actually Thursday. If you know, you know. That means you were here earlier. And I guess Redneck isn't in here. That's fine. My headaches stayed at the same level, even with the cracking up from Teddy being a doofus. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go back to my usual place so that y'all can see if he's. Bye. Okay, bye. He doesn't care this time. This is the first time in, like, his entire life that he hasn't cared about me saying that. Wow. Something's got his attention, I guess. I don't know what you're doing, but don't be tearing anything up, sir. So I wasn't able to. Thought I heard toenails in the wood. I did. What? Excuse you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Geez, the floor creaks even when he walks on it. Apparently, someone still grew a little bit more. Wait! What are you yelling about? You guys, that. Hopefully, you heard him, because that was hilarious. You're right, Queenie, but it wasn't that I was busy, it was just lost time or something. I don't know. That's only happened a few times. About in the last 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 times. I don't have the greatest memory, but I think it's like around 5 times. He's ticked that I'm in here. He wants me out there. I mean, y'all probably saw that freaking video that I put up of him bitching at me about not turning on the TV. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because this dog is a riot. And I swear, he does have an attitude problem, and I think he came by it honestly. What was that? The thuds are him dropping stuff on the floor. I think he's chewing on either the popsicle, which is a chew toy, or coral, which is another chew toy. It could be the macaroni, is what I call it, macaroni. Could be that. So there's 3 actual chewy chew toys for him to actually chew on. Thanks, Queenie. He is a oh man, he was a hit at the VA the other day because after the cleaning I had a gap between then and my chiropractor appointment. That was at 9. So I went home, had enough time to go home, let the dogs out, eat something quick. I think I had boiled egg. And grab Teddy and go back because everybody at the desk where everybody wanted to meet Teddy. And I am in the process of getting Teddy. One of the things that I'm still working on with him with training is for him to realize that the only time that anybody can pet him is if I say it's okay. If anybody ever pets him while we're out, he's to ignore it. That's how that training is going. So that was there was a dual reason for this as well. When I go to the chiropractor, there's these drop pieces that when he lifts, they get clicked up, and then he pushes down to, push it where it's supposed to go, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. And they make a loud noise. So I needed him to be okay with the noise. Well, in true to form Teddy, the front ones were the ones that were bothering him. But the big one in the back, at the back end where knees and hips are, he could give two shits about. And my chiropractor told me that is the best response from a service dog he has ever seen. He's either had service dogs scared in the room or they bolt out the door. Teddy, all he did was stand up and walk closer to me. That's it. That's all he did was he stood up. So he broke place, which, he usually never does. Oh, I have a story about that too. I gotta tell you guys. Queenie, you're gonna be so proud of him. So, we had a cookout around Memorial Day at Victory Service Dogs. And the meat was all cooked and ready to go. The burgers, the hot dogs, the kielbasa, I guess it was. The food was ready to go and it was out on the table. Teddy was in place, and me, knowing that he's good with place and that he doesn't leave it, I didn't even think about it, and I left the room to get water. And then I went in the other room to do something else. And one of the trainers said, "Wait, Teddy's in place in the other room with all the food?" And I said, "Oh yeah, he is, isn't he?" So I went in there. He didn't touch a single piece. He was still in place. Didn't get up. And I know that food definitely, his nose was in the air, but he did not break place. He is outstanding. That he'd rather be in place than anything else, to be honest. Hey! Penny, come. Come here. She's not as trained. Especially now that oh, Penny's chewing the chew toy. Leave her be, Teddy. Come here. Teddy, come. Bed. You gotta leave her alone. You heard her. You heard her give you correction. Now you're in here with me. I don't want you out there until I'm out there with you. Because Penny's... Ow! Thank you, kisses. So that was my way of getting him to realize that he needs to... Bed. Come on. Teddy, down. Good boy. Penny, that wasn't very nice, but good boy. Good boy. Auntie Queenie said good boy too. He winked at me. Always winked back with the same eye because it might be code. Teddy, let her chew the toy. Just let her chew it. Okay? You wait for me now. You're in here with me. We've had the whole alpha dog correction, not a fight, because Penny didn't grab him by the neck. She just chomped him on the legs a few times. And while he was trying to run away, so he had one gash, but still. Stay. You good boy. You good boy in the bed. Yes, sir. Good boy. No lip. Fix your lip. Well, not gonna. Don't give me kisses now. Heck no. What are you doing? Yeah, that's your tail. He was looking at his tail like, what the fuck is this thing? What the hell? You are so weird sometimes. There goes the itchy nose again. Ah. So, y'all heard her do the correction bark that she does. She doesn't do it very often, but I heard it. I want him in here with me. Safety first. In this house, safety first. Usually it's safety third, but why do you have her fur on your nose? What were you doing? You good boy. Yeah, you good boy. So that was today. I don't think I have. Well, I had some stuff that I wanted to talk to y'all about. One thing was, just an FYI, Tom McDonald has a new song out tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Tom Friday, as always, 9 a.m. What he has on this thing that he put on YouTube is new video tomorrow, but I need you to know things are going to be different. Now, I'm going to be honest, he's said that before, and yes, they were different, but how many ways is he going to be able to change it up? I love making music, but the way I've done it for all these years has been a tremendous amount of work and created an incredible amount of stress. From here on out, I'm taking a new approach. Now I didn't look at this beforehand. You know me, I wait to do with you guys. This new mindset may have a negative effect on things. Maybe the songs won't go viral. Maybe they won't hit #1. Maybe they won't get millions of views. It might be bad for business, but it'll be good for my soul. I like the sound of that. Which is sound because I'm reading out loud. And it'll allow me to do this for longer, enjoy the process more, and continue to give you guys new music well into the future. I need less billboard plaques, less stress, and more fun. So that's where we're headed. Hope you decide to come with me into this new chapter. Hope you enjoy the video on Friday. Love y'all. And it's a picture of him and Nova. With rock climbing ropes and stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hoping to hell it's not AI generated stuff, cause just would rather not. I'm just hoping that it's not AI generated stuff. As long as it's him singing, that'll make it okay-ish, but no AI generated stuff. The only thing that I crack up about with AI generated stuff is the frickin' the baby Trump stuff. Talking, oh my gosh, I watched one baby Trump and baby frickin' Kennedy, John Kennedy. Oh my gosh, it was adorable. It was frickin' adorable. John Kennedy derailed a frickin' Senate meeting with a pecan pie. Oh, it was great. He said that they were disagreeing, or they weren't paying attention because they were arguing about who was going to. This is the dumb part. Who was going to get the corner piece? Well, if there's corner piece, then the Democrats didn't cut the pie right, which, considering the way things are, makes sense. But anyway, that was funny. and I wanted to show you guys this. Now, there's no video because I have a screw up with a couple things. I'm gonna see if it's fixed. No. All right. There we go. So my thing I'm going to shrink because it's not. So here's what I wanted you guys to see. So now that I've got that,
I didn't get everything I wanted out of this deal, but I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater, piss all over the administration because they didn't get every single thing they wanted when 47 years of presidents got nothing in return. I hate
facts.
the Iranian theocracy with a deep, dark passion, and I'm glad we hit them hard and killed most of them at the top. I get there are parts of the MOU that don't meet the unconditional surrender metric. I understand, and it's a point of contention amongst a lot of people. But it's a memorandum of understanding. It's not a final deal. And as I said, what I can't digest with the, now bipolar left and critics is what's your argument? Like, do you not like that he's negotiating, or do you not like the fact that he initiated kinetic strikes? I'm not abandoning the president. I trust his judgment on this. Mm-hmm. He's already made absolutely clear that if we don't get what we need out of this memorandum of understanding and the Iranians don't understand, the bombs will start dropping again. He didn't say that. Actually, he did.
I let him know. I said, look, if you don't adhere to the agreement, I don't want to do that, but we're going to bomb the hell out of you. And I don't think that they're going to veer from the agreement. What else am I going to do? Am I going to say I'm going to take you to court? Let me take you to court. let me sue you. No, we're going to bomb the hell out of them if they violate the agreement. I don't want them to. I want them to honor the agreement.
And please don't insult my intelligence with, well, Dad's afraid to speak his mind. Really? Read the freaking news, asshole. This guy has done what 47 years of presidents refused to do. I didn't get everything I wanted out of this.
So, yeah. There's that. Dan Bongino's my spirit animal. Okay. I was looking at the thing. Here's another Dan Bongino that I really like. This one I really like because we've got the World Cup here in the U.S., and I think this was a masterstroke of brilliance for it to be here because now all the Europeans that are here are experiencing the U.S. for themselves instead of going along with whatever their media tells them. And I've been watching some of these reactions of people almost the whole time that they've been here, on and off. Obviously I'm not just sitting there watching videos, but
if I can encourage you to do one thing without being overly melodramatic for our younger folks out there, travel overseas. Do yourself a favor. Not just one. Take 3 or 4 trips. Go overseas and see the rest of the world. And then see what Europeans are seeing here with some fresh eyes. Here was another account, a foreign account that came to the United States for FIFA that just can't believe the majesty of the flyover. Check this out. Look at this.
Oh, now, Uncle Buff.
This is magic to them. This is for a lot of Europeans.
Grandpa Buff.
Here
sorry.
In the land of floating magic castles. You live here every day. Thank God for it. Thank him. Here's a European who sees a Buc-ee's for the first time. And the reaction here is absolutely
I can imagine.
Priceless. Check this out.
If you've never been to Buc-ee's before, you might be mystified as to what it actually is. If you take a gas station and mix it with Disney World around a gift shop, that's probably the best way I can describe what Buc-ee's is all about.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's got the freaking...
You know what I love about Buc-ee's? It's an aspirational, inspirational brand. The message. This is what we came to Buc-ee's really for. Was just up here, the beaver nuggets. I'm going to put these in my suitcase, fly them back to Scotland.
This place is just magic. And you are blessed by God to live in this land we call the United States of America. The economic, military, freedom and liberty, capital of the known universe. There has never been a group of people ever who have lived as free, as well, and as powerfully as you do right now.
All right. That was awesome. And I was really glad. Queenie, best rapper ever. Yes. I agree with all of those. And I wouldn't, don't start you. I wouldn't say his songs are political. Not all of them. There are some, I will give you that. But there are a couple that are like Charlie. Charlie and You Missed. Love him. American Flags is one of my tops of his. Dear Rappers is another one. That's one of the first ones I ever saw his. Stop. Shush. So, all right. So this is the last one. Listen along, Queenie. This is Pete Hegseth slamming NATO paper tiger in front of the NATO chief, Mark Rutte. I think that's how you say his name.
Voor has asked for the floor. So, Pete, the floor is yours.
Well, Mr. Secretary General, thank you for your leadership throughout and for this forum. And as I said at my first NATO defense ministerial last February, and as the Trump administration has said again and again in the last year and a half,
be good.
Our allies must step up. President Trump has been very clear on this point for many years and over two administrations. And for too long, NATO has been a paper tiger and a one-way street. No more. And that's what the Hague Summit is all about. That's what defense spending commitments are all about. Transforming NATO back into a real military alliance that's focused on hard power and real deterrence. A NATO 3.0.
Yes, 100%. And Donald Trump has been talking about this for decades. Like 40 years worth of decades. 4 decades. What is wrong with my brain?
Modeled on the NATO 1.0 that won the Cold War, with our allies actually taking the lead in Europe's conventional defense. And that's what NATO was always supposed to be, and what its framers like President Eisenhower always expected. Europe was not supposed to be a dependency of the United States. That's not what Winston Churchill or Charles de Gaulle or Konrad Adenauer wanted or expected. No, Europe was supposed to be a military power, allied with a strong America. This is the essence of NATO 1.0. As Dwight Eisenhower himself said as early as 1951, if in 10 years all American troops stationed in Europe for national defense purposes have not been returned to the United States, then this whole process will have failed.
Whoa. Ooh, talk about a freaking uppercut right there. Damn, Pete. Gotta say, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay.
Eisenhower was Supreme Allied Commander then, not yet our nation's 34th president. But he and his Allied counterparts, all of them still living in the shadow of World War II, understood that NATO's power did not come from committees or from meetings or from small flags on fancy paper. It came from warriors.
Nice.
And for Europe's defense, it had come from NATO allies. That was NATO 1.0, a hard-edged warfighting organization focused on Europe's defense. But that spirit faded after the Cold War ended. No longer focused on defending Europe, NATO 2.0 drifted toward out-of-area operations and things that had nothing to do with warfighting at all. Instead of tanks and fighters and air defenses, the focus has been on gender equity and climate change and defense austerity. Europe's borders flew wide open. Welfare states expanded. Defense budgets cratered, along with Europe's belief in itself and its civilization. NATO lost its way.
Damn, Pete dropping facts after facts. He's pulling some Tom MacDonald freaking truth bombs. Damn!
NATO 2.0
Oh,
was
Pete.
an era of distraction, deindustrialization, and demilitarization. It was an era of free riding. And those were lost years that we're not going back to.
Free riding.
And that's why at the Department of War, we've been so clear and so candid to restore NATO's core military role and character. And that's why we've returned U.S. troop levels in Europe to pre-2022 levels, with the redeployment of a brigade combat team last year and further reduction of 5,000 forces earlier this year. At the same time, it's why we've engaged with our allies so consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And it's why we've grown our own defense industrial base and encouraged
Facts.
to turn NATO 3.0 into reality. To return the alliance to its roots as a military alliance and ensure that it has the European strength required to sustainably deter aggression. And if need be,
Yeah, you know, like defend your effing selves. Hello? Oh, and don't say no when we ask for fucking help utilizing the bases that some of our own troops are stationed at. Yeah, looking at you, Spain.
Good on Article 5. Some of our allies have gotten the message and stepped up. You know who you are, and we very much appreciate it. Last year, under President Trump's leadership...
I like this guy in the blue suit behind him with the flag on his lapel. He's sitting there nodding his head. That's a military officer that behind him. I'm 90% sure that's a military officer. Probably retired, obviously, because, well, not obviously, but probably retired.
NATO set the new global standard for allied defense spending. 5% of GDP all in on defense.
Yeah, he hasn't changed.
It's historic,
okay.
And it's transformational. And some allies are already well on their way to meeting this ambitious target, and in some cases ahead of schedule. And as you've seen over the last 6 months, President Trump is also committed to the United States defense spending. More than $1 trillion in 2026 and a commitment of $1.5 trillion in 2027.
Was that 1.3? I gotta look that up because I don't know if that was approved yet. And another 1.5. What? Pete?
2026 and a commitment of $1.5 trillion in 2027. We will lead and exceed our own NATO spending standards. And I'm personally on Capitol Hill in order to make sure we do it. It's not do as I say, it's do as we do.
Nice.
Some allies are also getting serious about how they're spending on their defense. In May, the Department of War told allies that we're reducing our contributions to the NATO force model. We also explained how allies can and should backfill those changes. General Brinkowitz reports that some allies have stepped up accordingly, and it's a good start. At the same time, just last month, a small group of strong allies gathered at Bergen for a conversation about focused allied defense spending on the capabilities required to defend Europe even in the event of simultaneous conflicts worldwide. Again, more serious progress. On Ukraine as well, progress. Through President Trump's Pearl Initiative, allies have taken the lead in funding support for Ukraine's defense.
As they should have from the beginning. Yeah, since, Europe. Duh.
Have taken the lead in funding support for Ukraine's defense. The Ukrainians are holding their lines even in the face of sustained Russian assaults.
I did hear that the Ukrainians did hit inside Moscow at, what was it? I think it was the manufacturing, which shocked the hell out of me. Who'd have thought?
We said it could be done, that our allies could lead, and that it would be consistent with Ukraine's defense. It is happening. And it's a validation of President Trump's approach, an approach that will set the table for peace. Yet for all these early steps in the right direction, there have also been real setbacks that we cannot ignore.
Mm-hmm.
For all of our clarity, too many allied capitals seem to still miss something in translation. Too many allies still don't recognize the historic need that President Trump has made clear to them and to NATO itself to reforge a relevant, powerful military alliance. As President Trump put it, and rightfully so, he gave our allies a test to support America when we asked for their help. And too many failed it.
Ah,
The United States has defended Europe for generations. And the president said, all he said was that our jets would need to take off from bases in Europe or our ships from ports
I didn't know
to
about
strike
ships.
targets in the Middle East. Iranian targets that threaten European interests even more directly than they threaten us.
I wonder if he's going to mention the frickin' missile that could reach France that Iran had.
But too many of our allies said no.
Hmm.
Or tried to drown us in arcane legal debates.
Ugh.
Or criticized us publicly for doing what they aren't prepared or able to do themselves.
Oh yeah, that German jackass. He ate his words real quick.
It was shameful. These allies, they put America's sons and daughters, our sons and daughters, at risk by denying them the predictable access, basing, and overflight that never should have been in question at all.
Mm.
In some cases, we had to shift capabilities from one country to another out of NATO allied countries altogether. There's no excuse for that.
Facts.
And that's not to mention the fact that some countries have yet to show a credible path to meeting their Hague commitments. Too much talk. Some of NATO's largest economies, some of our richest countries, allies that are happiest to go on about the rules-based international order and middle powers banding together still seem to think the era of free riding is here. Eisenhower and Trump disagree.
Nice.
This isn't what the president or America expects from this alliance. This is not what any reasonable person would expect.
Facts.
And it's not going to cut it anymore.
Ooh.
And so we're doubling down on our effort to make NATO what it always was supposed to be, a balanced alliance with Europe in the lead for its own defense.
Hey.
NATO 3.0.
Nice.
And to make that a reality, I'm announcing today a 6-month Department of War review that will examine America's force posture and basing in Europe. Up to 6 months, could be less. Let's call it the NATO 3.0 review.
Nice.
This review will be conducted with the benefit of inputs from the United States military, from European Command. It will involve consultations with the U.S. Congress and with our allies.
Huh.
But make no mistake about it, this will be a real review. It will be designed to ensure that NATO is moving fast and irreversibly toward Europe leading, stepping up to take primary responsibility for the defense of Europe, stepping up to ensure our forces are postured for America's global needs, and stepping up to make sure that our access...
See, I thought he was going to say stepping up so that America had Europe's / NATO's back. Okay. Maybe he says it later.
America's global needs, and stepping up to make sure that our access, basing, and overflight are clearly delineated and assured. Any other country would do the same.
True.
At the same time, going forward, our annual NATO dues will be contingent on other countries meeting their defense spending targets. Where other allies do not spend with urgency, our dues contributions will go up.
Oh,
NATO
nice!
Will be a two-way street. It's only common sense. America cannot care for or pay more for Europe's defense than our allies do. And this review will think outside the box. Our national defense strategy states clearly that we're going to incentivize and enable our allies to step up and do their part. So we're going to keep a close eye on allies who are not doing that and who say no, or maybe, or wait and see when it matters most.
Really?
It's a review that some countries will fail and others will pass with flying colors. In the end, the review is intended to both improve U.S. force posture and basing and strengthen NATO 3.0. It's intended to be constructive, as they have always been. There are no strategic surprises here. There haven't been. I've been clear with all of you since my first remarks to this body in February of 2025. President Trump has always done the same. Our direction of travel is and has been clear. This is the right thing to do by the American people. It's the right thing to do by this alliance. Europe can and must take primary responsibility for its conventional defense as it pledged at the Hague Summit. And in the process, safeguarding Europe's defense for generations to come. We know our allies can do it, and it's time.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Secretary Hexet, dear Pete. There's much to discuss and decide today to further strengthen our deterrence and defense. And with that, I want to thank the media for joining us. And we will.
Nice. Freaking Pete dropping the hammer. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Wow. I'm so glad I saw that to watch. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I saw that to watch with you guys. With you guys. That was awesome. I've loved Pete since, forever. Ever since I first saw him on freaking Fox. Shit, look at him. He's freaking gorgeous, but on top of the fact that he's real. And he had a veterans nonprofit, and he does a lot of work with and for veterans. So, he didn't just, do his time and then jump to Fox News. He actually contributed. So, that was my die. I was rolling it in my hand while I was watching that video. Because subject matter. Alright, well, I just realized it's 1:15, so Pen Meds time. Pen Meds time! And I'm glad I ended with that. Because that was, wow, talk about dropping the proverbial hammer. Holy crap, Pete. That was great. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh man. I love that we have real leadership now. We have real leadership now. You would never have heard that come from AWOL freaking jackass Lloyd Austin. Goes AWOL. Doesn't tell the president about prostate cancer surgery and then gets an infection from it and has to go and take more time off. Anyway, if that was enlisted like any of us, shit, our asses would be nailed to the wall. So, rules for thee, but not for me. Anyway, I don't want to get myself upset. But Lloyd Austin, that jackass, pissed me off from drop, from go, from jump, whatever, however you want to put it. Oh my gosh. That guy. And Mark Milley, that was a huge disappointment too. I really like that guy. Yep, I know, I said Pen Meds time. Yes, sir, Pen Meds time. Need your little tilty head. You gonna come say bye-byes? Come here, come say goodbye. Come say bye-byes. Come here. Come say bye, everybody. Come here. Yeah, say bye, everybody. Yeah, there's your teddy. Oh, come on, dude. Mwah. Look at the dog. Why are you sniffing my shirt? See? Look. Dude, look at this gray. Auntie Queenie, Dee Dee loves you. Ugh. Please, everybody, please keep Penny in your prayers. Her vet appointment is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Mountain. So, God willing, it's just her guts bound up from all the f***ing grass that she's eating, because my dogs are part goat. I let them out to play in the grass, and Penny goes and eats it. I'm just hoping it's the grass that bound her up. In which case, they just, do something to make her throw it all up. If it's still in her gut or what have you. Yes, I know. I know. Just hang on. So, with that, ground crew, I love you. You are the best. Queenie, you guys, you and your husband, are awesome. I hope I get to meet him someday. And meet you in real life someday as well. I will definitely let you know, and I've got text from you to see. Hopefully there's not a lot of damage. Definitely no damage to your property would be great. Okay, I heard you. The bells. The bells are being banged. You know how I feel about those bells. I should have never put them on there. I should have done one of those talky freaking buttons instead. No, bells are fine. Because talky buttons would have been worse. Yeah, definitely. All right. I love you, ground crew. Stop coming and reminding me, Teddy. I'm coming. He's right in the doorway and he's doing tilty head. Teddy. Teddy. Is it peppermint time? He is dead. His head's... One of these days, your head's going to spin around and I'm going to know you're part owl. Goat, owl, and dog. Very cool. All right. I see you. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. I love you, Queenie. And I will see you guys on the next one.